Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. This is where we left off on our live stream.
Let's get this job done.
Filling up the fuel. Now we're going to see if we can get another job. I'm not sure where that's telling us to go, but we don't currently have a job yet. So let's get in there. Okay, we're in Davenport, that looks like. We are close to Washington and Burlington. There is a viewpoint right there that we can check out. But let's see what there are for jobs. External. We're kind of in the middle of three different states, cities. But they're listing Iowa City as the closest. Well, how about we look to see what we haven't done yet for cities? Okay, Cedar Rapids, Dubuque, Fort Dodge. So any of these will do. Fort Dodge. It's going to be a long one, but being it's a recorded video, it's not going to matter because that's the only one we're doing.
Let's go.
We've got 100 miles to get this son of a bitch because, like I said, we're kind of out of the town. We're not going 100 miles. If we can go 25, that's where we're going to do. So we're going to take a left, because it appears that a left was only 20 miles, and taking the right is 109. So there we go. I'd rather do 27 miles than 109.
Go straight.
This should be number 6 for us, because we're trying to go to places we haven't been. And it gets harder as the game goes on, because your choices get dwindled down, because once you start doing all of them, then your options get lower.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Let's rock and roll. Just waiting on this dang traffic to change. I was gonna say, is this light ever changing?
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Good driving.
Hmm. Okay, there we are.
Time to hit the road.
I think we hit that pillar back there. Not surprising. I kind of wing it coming out of these places.
Turn right.
I should be a little more careful, but you know,
Right.
tis what it is. I mean, this is a truck dealer up here. It's international, I believe. Yep. The only way you can get it to recognize the fact that you see it is to drive in there. It's kind of lame. It's supposed to be a heavy load because this is not pulling very fast. Yeah, something's not right. because this is going slow. If that's how we got to do it, that's how we got to do it. It is what it is. All right, let's go. Oh, we hit somebody.
Get ready to turn right.
That's why we were driving slow. We're stuck behind a car pushing it. That's freaking funny. I don't care who you are.
Keep right, then exit right. Exit right.
Now we're trucking. It was driving me crazy. I'm like, what the hell? Why are we going so slow? And it never occurred to me that there was a car in front of us and we were pushing them down the road. We got a ways to go, so we can pass up some guys if we have to. At least be in the passing lane.
Go straight.
This should bring us to the halfway point. I knew we'd creep up on them eventually. And that's only because they're going on the ramp.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Well, we're pretty close to taking 100 miles off the run already. It's not too bad. 220 something more to go. It's going to go a lot quicker than I thought because it's going to be mostly highway by the looks of it, which is nice. Especially being it's a long delivery. You know, mile-wise. It's the longest one we've had since Iowa opened up. The other one I think was 237, which we did on the live stream. I think that's what it was. I don't know. There was an option to have one like that. I don't know which one we picked. But this definitely trumps anything that we've done. Okay, we can continue. Good. And we're getting off up here. Yep.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
A lot of rumble strips. Or maybe there's a normal amount. We're just finding all of them.
Keep left.
Get the cruise locked in for a bit. I think that eye tracker needs an adjustment or something because it's constantly wigging out here. It's definitely not acting right. There we go. There, it's more stable now. I think it was loosening up from its magnet that sticks to the bottom of the monitor, and it was pointed down a little bit, so that's why it was wigging out, I think. It's like, yeah, I don't have Parkinson's or something like that. I'm not shaking around or anything. Probably the remainder till we stream this again is probably just going to be, if it's a long one delivery. If it's a couple of short ones, we could do 2 in one episode. But if they're all going to be 300 miles or something like that, I'll just stick with one in an episode or in a recorded video and call it that. I wouldn't call them episodes, but I used to label everything like that. I'm not going to label anything anymore. Not even putting numbers on the streams anymore. It's just kind of asinine. I used to do that in case anybody was wondering, like,
Exit right.
particular thing that we accomplished, and I'd say, oh yeah, and live stream number whatever, we did this and this. No one's ever asked, no one's cared. So it's kind of like, why put all these numbers for a video that no one's ever going to ask for? So we'll just do the live stream or the recording and throw it up there. Now if it's a linear story, like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, that's a different story. You got to have beginning, you got to have the story in its increments and all of that. For a game like this, it never ends. This game is pretty much, you can pick any recording, live stream, whatever, and it's a one-off. Oh, we're 80 miles out. Jesus. Find the rumble strip, it'll wake you up. I'm going to try to pump out a video or at least a video every week, but we'll see how that goes. It won't be long after all. We are getting off on this exit up here by the looks of it. This might be where it gets to slow down a little bit.
Right. Then exit right.
Although that looks like an interstate too, so.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't think it's an interstate. I think it's just a regular highway. Come on, dude. Come on, you got that shitty wagon. Go.
Keep right.
Just about there.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Should be pretty quick because it's an all-way stop. Hell, this one took most of the afternoon.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, the afternoon in the game. It's now evening time.
Turn right. It's all over now.
Got it. So we've done Fort Dodge. That's 6 of 12. So we need to do Cedar Rapids, Dubuque, Mason City, Ottawa, Sioux City, and Waterloo. So anyhow, I think that's going to leave it right there. We got another one done. We're officially at the halfway point. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we will see you next time. Hopefully next time we'll get 7 or 8, 7 and 8 done, or maybe just 7. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. When you get later on in these, they get harder and harder to do because your choices get minimized, especially when you get into bad hubs, smaller hubs. So with that being said, have a good one.